Check 1, 2.
Go! Curious about real estate? Yes! Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started.
Hello, everybody. Michael Quarles with Buy, Sell, Fix, Flip, and this is Daily Deal number 7. Here's what's unique about this deal. We have a seller who believes that their house is worth $125,000. It's currently tenant occupied at a rate of $890 to $895. She wasn't sure exactly which. The property is being maintained by a property manager, so we know that all the minimum standard repairs, all the health and safety stuff, is absolutely being taken care of. The seller, the reason for her wanting to sell is they're tired of being landlords. They've owned this property, I think, for 17 years. They live an hour and a half away from the property, so the commute is just horrible. They're done with being investors. At some point in our lives, we're all going to be done being investors, so that's understandable. She's absolutely on the A team. She absolutely knows what we do. She knows what we're trying to accomplish. She thinks if we had to modernize the house, it would cost $10,000, but she's very clear in stating that it's in livable condition at $125,000. She wants $20,000 plus her mortgage, which is $52,000. So we're going to be buying the house for $72,000. Here's the call. Hope you enjoy.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak with Lori, please?
This is Lori.
Hi, Lori. This is Ryan, and I'm the purchase manager. It looks like Alex actually spoke with you over the phone about your interest in selling your house.
Yes, she did.
Great. I am calling back to verify that all the information Alex took in is correct, to make sure that we can get you the best offer, and so that we can come to an agreement at the end of this call to purchase your property. Lori, is this a good time for you?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. And it does look like I have this number. Is this the best number to contact you on?
It is.
It's the best number. Great. Do you happen to have an alternative number?
We have a landline. I can give you as well.
Okay.
1971.
Okay, so I have 1971.
That's correct.
Perfect, and it does look like I have your email address, which is great. Lori, I just do want to confirm that you did call us because you have a house you're hoping to sell.
That's correct.
That's correct. Fantastic. We are definitely looking for another house to buy right now, and your house sounds like the kind we've been looking for too. Alex marks here that the property is not currently listed. Is that correct?
That's correct. No, it is tenant occupied.
Tenant occupied. That is no problem. Is the tenants on a month-to-month or lease contract?
It should be month-to-month now, because when the lease expired in March, and I asked our manager to put them month-to-month, so it should be.
Okay, no problem. How much are they paying monthly?
$895 or $890.
$895 or $890. Okay.
I'd have to look at my statement. I don't have it in front of me.
That's no problem. Lori, I also did want to ask you, what do you believe the max you could rent this house for?
I don't know. I know they haven't raised the rent in the last 2 years, but we have the same tenant in there for about 3-4 years. So we just kind of let the property manager handle that. So I'm not really know enough about the market probably to take a guess if it could be more or not.
Okay, no problem at all. And we are speaking about 50 now, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Alex also mentions to me that when you guys were speaking about the condition of the property, you said that there is about $10,000 in repairs and upgrades. Is that correct?
Well, I would probably say more like upgrades. Because we have to keep the house obviously in repair, and the manager takes care of that. But can always use, I'm sure, new paint and new carpet and things like that.
Okay, perfect. And that is no problem. We do buy houses in any condition, from the ugliest to the most beautiful. And we actually don't ask our sellers to do any work or repairs at all. And we do buy the houses, like I had said, in any condition. So once we buy the house, we will be the ones making all those repairs or updates if necessary, okay?
Okay.
Lori, do you mind if I ask what's causing you to want to sell this property?
Yeah, it's been a rental of ours for about 17 years, and we don't live in that town anymore, and it's just kind of a hassle. So we're just ready to be done with it. We had another property. We also sold it too. We're just kind of getting out of the rental business.
Getting out of the rental business. I understand. So it looks like, since it's not in the same town, it'd probably be a little bit more difficult to make sure that the upkeep is going correctly on the house.
Well, I mean, that's why we have a property manager, so.
Oh, right. And we can certainly help you with that. What have you done so far to try and sell this house?
We've had some other investors interested in it. We've never listed it or anything like that. So just kind of word of mouth and that kind of thing.
Okay, no problem. So word of mouth. And do you have to sell this house in order to buy the next one or meet future goals?
No, we just want to
get rid of it.
Stop being landlords.
I understand. I definitely understand, and that is no problem. It just makes us a perfect buyer for you. Because we're not looking for a house to live in, we can actually buy your house and close on the date of your choice. So with that being said, when would you say is the soonest you would be able to sell your house and close escrow by?
Well, I guess, as long as the tenant is handled properly, we're flexible on that. We live an hour and a half away from that town. I assume you use lawyers in the town, or how do you handle closing?
Yeah, we do work with closing attorneys, and that's pretty much where all that is taken care of. As far as the tenants, would it be a problem evicting them, or would we need to take action?
Well, if they're on the month-to-month, we could give 30 days notice. I didn't know if you all buy it and keep them in there and then give notice. Our previous home, we just gave him notice, and then he moved out, and the investor bought it. But,
right.
I don't know how y'all like to do that.
A lot of the time, that's the easiest way, because you and the tenant are on the same contract and we're not on there. So it helps us out a bit. So you said that you would need to at least give them a 30-day notice?
Well, yeah, if they're on month-to-month, I know it's 30 days.
Okay, no problem at all. And if this property doesn't sell, how is that going to affect your plans?
Nothing. We've been kind of sort of trying to sell it for the last 3 years, so we just keep renting it. So.
Just keep renting, okay.
Yeah.
No problem. And I just want to make sure Alex put this in correctly, that you believe the house to be worth somewhere around $125 in today's market?
Yeah, like retail, yeah.
Like retail, okay.
Well, like if you were listing it, not for an investor.
Right. Okay. And is that an as-is price or putting in perfect condition price?
That would probably be good condition, probably not perfect.
Good condition, not perfect. And I know you said there wasn't too many repairs, just upgrades. So do you think that would be closer to an as-is condition?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a little bit myself, but our manager hasn't told us that we need to do anything, so I'm not sure.
Okay, that is no problem. I'll just go ahead and put as-is condition.
Okay.
Let's see here. And is there a mortgage on the property?
Yes, there is.
There is a mortgage on the property, okay. And that's of $56,000, correct?
Well, I was a little off on that. It's more like 52.
More like 52. Okay. No problem. And what are the monthly mortgage payments on that?
I don't know why you all need to know that.
Okay, that is no problem. And it just helps us create the best offer for us to purchase your house, because sometimes we do have different ways of buying them, such as taking over the loan and helping your credit, so we would make the payments. But that's fine. That's no problem at all.
Okay.
Lori, I do want to tell you a little bit about what we do, what we can do for you, and the benefits we do provide. We do buy houses like yours all the time, and we actually pay all the costs. So if you were to go through a real estate agent, we pay for all those things, as far as the real estate commission and the title insurance. We also pay for the escrow fees and transfer tax. And we also do pay for the termite clearance and roof certifications, and that list just goes on and on. And like I had mentioned before, we do buy the properties in an as-is condition, and we are going to assume the responsibility for all of the needed repairs or upgrades, whether we have seen them already or not. I know you said you have tenants in the home, so this one's really cool. One of the positive factors about selling us your house is that you or whoever is living in it can stay there for as long as they need to, and we can still get you the money on the date of your choice.
Okay.
When we buy the property, we will pay cash, so you can have the peace of mind knowing that it's finally sold, and not only sold, but sold to someone who can afford to buy it, because we don't have to rely on a bank to qualify our house, nor do we need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their minds at the last minute. And believe me, there is nothing more frustrating than seeing a deal break down in escrow, and this is not going to happen to you, Lori. Isn't that really what you want?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we did with our other house, too. We sold it to a cash buyer.
Yeah, okay, great. So you are a little bit familiar, and that's going to help me out tremendously. So you're looking to walk away with $20,000, is that correct?
Yes.
20,000
or more.
Okay. 20,000 or more. Okay. Would you go any less?
I don't think so, because we have to. We're going to have to pay some taxes on this, so I need to have money to pay that and still have some money.
Pay some taxes on the property. Okay. Let me go ahead and write that down. 20,000. And you can't see yourself doing any better than 20,000?
No.
No. Okay. And just want to make sure, because, I got to ask one more time. Is that the lowest you will go?
Yes.
20,000. Well, Lori, if I can get an approval for the purchase price of $20,000, are you ready to sell your house to us today? Correct?
So what would be the total cost you'd be giving me?
I would be paying out, we would be taking care of the loan, which is the $56,000, and then we would be paying you out $20,000. That would be coming out to a $76,000 total.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
You could do that? All right, great. Lori, we do have all the information we need for now, and we'd like to move forward. And I'm going to go ahead and send you the purchase agreement, and I can send that to...
That's correct.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and write that up for you. I'll be getting it to you here shortly, and all I need you to do is go ahead, print it out, sign it, either email it back or fax it to us, and we can open escrow as quickly as that. When do you think I could expect it back by?
Probably tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon?
Probably morning for you guys, since you're 3 hours behind.
Oh, right. Okay. That is no problem, Lori. Congratulations on selling your house, and I'll get that over to you as soon as possible, okay?
Okay, great.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Thanks for listening